Hey everybody, it's Brenda with Foxie'screations, and I am working on getting it on the phone and some other things, and I got to turn autofocus off. Autofocus is always on, no matter what I do. Zoom it in one time. Okay, so give me just a moment. Let me get this put up on my phone so I have access to my chat. And make sure I have my volume off. Yep. And go to live chat. And I'm sorry I'm late, everybody. I had to reboot the computer. Nothing wanted to work right today. Nothing wanted to open. So we're going to alter stuff. We're going to have fun, and we're going to alter. And I'm going to show you. We're going to work in this book here. This started out as a Sam's Club circular that you get in the mail. Hey, Angie, how are you? Hey, Clint. So this was a Sam's Club circular. I cut it down. And I don't know why that's got settings wrote that. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I cut it down and painted it real fast. And that looks crooked. It shouldn't be crooked. That may be just because of how I painted it. Because I cut it straight. Let's check it. I don't want to be working in a crooked book. Now, I opened it up to the center, and I'm going to show you how I did this on the other one, the Walmart one. Okay, so I opened it to the center, and I'm going to recut pages. So I see that we have a lot of people in chat, and silent observers are welcome. Went around, and if they put the book together crooked, my pages, there's nothing I can do. They're going to come out crooked. But we're going to try it again. And they may have been straight till I glued them together. And I'm not going to worry about that scrunchie. It's a junk journal. Hey, Marina. You're without power? Oh, my gosh. Well, we may not be on. Well, I don't know. It's 4 there. Yeah, we may still be on. We should still. So we're going to work in here, and I've got stuff to put on this cover. Now, how I got it started was I took my Sam's Club book, and I wanted it cut down shorter and narrower. So we're going to start with narrower first. And this is the Walmart circular. Any kind of circular you get in the mail will work for this. Okay, Marina, thank you. So I'm going to cut 1 inch off of each side of this. Thusly. Well, thusly didn't work quite well. We'll just, there it goes. Flip it over. And I am going to do the same thing here. I'm going to cut 1 inch off of this side of the Walmart book. Okay, then, no, this one's going to be more difficult. I turned it this way. Now, with the Sam's Club book, I could do it this way. This one's too wide. But here's this staple and here's this staple. I want to cut, well, the top looks like it's going to have more coming off because I want the staples. I'm going to cut it to about right there. And I am going to do this. Now I'm going to lay it down so I can get it back where I want it to be. And run my cutter back through those. And just get rid of those little excess pieces. Okay, Angie. Hey, Trucker Janie, how are you? Thank you for coming. So now I'm going to flip this side over. And we're going to do the same thing. Oops. Cut it right about here. And there we go. Put those all in the garbage can under the desk. Okay. So now I have cut this book down. And if it's still too wide, and I think I might want it narrower, which I do in this case, I'm going to go back and I'm going to cut. I want to take another inch off. So I'm going to divide. I'm going to open it back to the middle again. And I'm going to line it back up at the bottom and go back and cut off another inch. Flip it around. Line it back up. Yes, everyone, please thumbs up. And now it's more like the size that I want my individual pages to be. But I do see. Okay. Then what I did to get this one prepped, because this paper is really thin paper. So to get it prepped, I opened it to the middle, flipped the page, and I used glue sticks. And I simply put glue everywhere. I flipped this page over. Where did my little scrapey thingy go I had? Well, oh, right here. I took this scrapey thing and I scraped. And that does not mess up the integrity of the middle of the book at all. So I did that all the way back to the cover. Hi, anybody else that just came in? I did that all the way back to the cover, and I'm going to do another one. I just flipped it. Because I realized that these pages are made for us to basically look through a little tiny mail-in catalog and throw them away. They're very thin. But I wanted to turn it into something different. And so, and then I folded this one back, took my scraper, and scraped from the center to the outside. So that what happens is we end up with thicker pages all the way through. Now, if I was to get to the cover and it was oddball, just tear it off. So, let's see. We glued that one. We did not glue this one. So, and everybody make sure you're on live chat. Because when it comes to the giveaway things, if you are not on live chat, you may think that you had it put in first when you didn't. So you want to be able to see everybody's stuff and know what everybody's typing in. Has anybody ever made one of these kind of books out of this stuff? Or out of like a flyer that you get in the mail? And I don't think, yeah, put some more down here on this corner. And I'm just going to close it. Oops. Oh, I'm crafting lynching. There we go. Okay, so then we're just going to finish this half. Then I'm going to get to the other one that's made already. And then I just painted the cover with white paint of the other one to put so I can decorate my cover. which I'm going to use very thin calendar pages. Again, it's a very thin paper that should have been thrown away, but saved it. And we have this page. And these hold down really well with glue sticks, you guys, because the paper's so thin. So because this paper is like really, really, I was going to say paper thin. No, it's thin paper. It's like, I would say less than 20-pound paper. So it's going to be even thinner than your normal copy paper. And how's everybody doing? And first of all, I also want to apologize, you guys, because this was supposed to happen and it didn't. And it didn't, and it didn't. I did a speed test before I went live. They like tripled our speed here. So that's, which I didn't, I mean, they keep telling us that we had the fastest thing we could have here. It's much faster now. I could not believe the speeds that we were getting. But I think that's because of all, you know, they've been trying, you know, to get it updated. And then I guess with the COVID and, you know, I don't know that everything's opened back up. But, you know, if kids are going to be at home and if people are still working from home, we have to have better internet. And I'm surprised they didn't get it done sooner because we are in a rural area. And then we're going to just put this page. Scrape it. Scrape it. Okay. And it worked out perfect. The other one did too. It's like they planned for us to use this stuff, right? If it had not worked out and we had an extra page over here, I would have just ripped it off. But this one, or you can make it, you know, 3 pages thick if it's right there at the cover, so you have a thicker cover. But this one is working out perfect. Now, this is where if you have a paper pad that you're wanting to use and it's single-sided and it's white, you know, so the opposite side is white, you could always, you know, glue that down on top of this and make like an altered book journal. Oops. Unfold that. And now I'm going to just take my cover and do the same thing. And make sure that these 2 pages are not stuck together. They aren't supposed to be. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. That's where that one flipped. So that's it. Now this one's ready to go once I do the back half, and it's ready to be into a journal. I can paint on it. I can just glue stuff down on it as a glue book. I can paint stuff out. Like if I wanted to keep these little babies, I could paint around them. I'm just flipping through to make sure my pages aren't sticking. Is that more than one? I can't tell. Nope, probably not. And then these I have to glue down. So we'll get to those. Hi, Kristen. How are you? It is a long time no see. I'm so glad you came back. I also went away for a while, but due to other issues, personal stuff. Okay, so now this is one I did earlier. And all of my pages are glued. And from a calendar, this is going on the back. Yes. From a calendar, I have this dream catcher. I have feathers, all from the same calendar page. But this is what I want on my front. Trust your soul. Oh, let me turn that over. So, what is this anyway? Oh, a prescription assistance program, which is worth nothing in the state of Alabama. And it has my address on it. Okay, so this is what I want to put on my cover. And I don't want to cut all my feathers off, so I think I'm going to slide that up a little bit. I'd rather cut the circle than cut all my feathers. I am glad you've been okay, Kristen. I'm getting back. Uh-oh, I see it froze up for just a moment. I am getting back. And I need to make sure that this is set correctly. Auto 144, no. Recommended. Advanced. You need to go in and set your settings. Mine was at 144. I'm going to move it up to the 1080p. I am filming in that with my camera. Okay, so I think this, but I probably need to redo my color, my white. So I'm going to redo my white paint because I don't want to be trying to paint around this paper. So I'm just going to shake this up and put a little bit of white. I know, it is. Where did my temper? I'm going to drag it down and look. It's hot here too, you guys. It is 84 degrees here, or 86. It depends on which one you're looking at, which widget I have that you're going by. But yes, it's very, very hot here. And I don't need that in the middle. I don't know why I put it there, because I'm going to glue over it. And I want a bigger brush. So I'm hunting. That's the fan brush. I don't want that one. And I do bad. I leave my brushes in water all the time. This will work. I mainly want to get these edges where it's streaky looking. I don't want the hard paint. Because I just didn't want to paint over. Or try to paint around the glued on part. But I may be doing that anyway because it looks like my streaks are not going to go away from my first coat. So that's okay. That's okay. And I didn't use gesso. If I had used gesso, it probably would have been better. 93 where you are, Kristen? Oh my gosh, people. It's hot. This summer, I think it's going to be bad because it's already as hot as it is now. Although we're still getting cool at night here. I'm in Alabama. And it is still getting kind of coolish at night. Like it said, 63. That's enough to make me have to wear a sweater. Okay, I am just going to apply glue stick. And I can always lift it and put more down if I need to. All of Dee Dee Willingham kind of stuff. Now, because this paper is so thin, you guys, it will wrinkle, which is another reason to use glue sticks if possible, because it just keeps your paper from wrinkling so bad. And that's the other reason I'm using a little card to wipe it all down with. Okay, I think that's good enough. We are not due any rain until like the weekend. And I'm going to trim that off at the top up there. Any overhanging like that, I will cut off. Okay. go. Oops, I just scraped paint completely off. Let's do this. Okay. And now I see where I need to add more glue, so I will just bend it back and glue. Yeah. We don't have any storms due here before the weekend, and that's only a maybe. It's a 40% chance, so we don't even stand a good chance of getting any rain. Which is okay, because the lake outside is still up. It flooded here. The lake went way up back, maybe a month ago, and it's still, because we kept having, no, it's been longer than that. It's been probably 2 months ago. We kept having rain every Wednesday and Thursday, and so the lake couldn't drain back down. And it's still up where it's not. It's up higher than it should be. Okay. This still is not sticking, so come back, add a better layer. And now let's see what we can get it to do. Okay. And I lost my cap, so I'm going to get it. And if y'all can share this out, that'd be great. Right, Angie, I agree. And I try to make as much as I can myself, like something, like I'll take time cards and alter those as much as I can. Stuff homemade, homemade, made by me. Made by me, because I'm with you, Angie. Okay, and now we're going to cut this part off. If I can. It's still wet from the gluage. And probably from me adding that layer of paint. Okay. I have stuff sticking to me every which way. So, trying to get this off my finger, and it's if I'd wanted it to stick, it wouldn't have. Okay, now I'm just going to press this in with this. This is a dry paper towel. And that's, I may have to go over it with Mod Podge to get it to stick down. Or maybe not Mod Podge, but somewhere on my desk. This is polyacrylic, Minwax polyacrylic. It's water-based varnish. And this one is satin. But I will do that at the end, if I'm going to do that to the cover. Trust your soul. I like that. So now I'm going to go to the back cover, and I wanted to put this on here. And then my vision was to take these feathers that came off that same page and glue them. Now, see, these I could put on here like that, but I wanted to cut them apart and glue them how I want them. And I want this more in toward the middle. Yep, like that. Okay. So before I glue anything, let's sort of fussy cut some feathers out. And when I say sort of, I mean we're not really going to fussy cut these feathers. But that way I have plenty of feathers to choose from. Now I do have a feather stamp that I could also use here, but my feather stamp is longer than this. So it's not going to work that well. And I also want to thank everybody that stayed subscribed to my channel during my absence. That I appreciate. I appreciate y'all all watching my videos and everything. I'm still working on getting up to 1,000 subscribers, but YouTube does not like it when we take breaks from our channels. So I am working on getting up to the 1,000 subscribers. currently. But I'm back to having fun in here, you guys. And I think, thank you, Angie. Thank you so much, Angie. I'm back to having fun in my crafting room, which that was a thing to begin with. I couldn't come in here and craft. So, Angie, what kind of things are you looking up so that you know that you can make out of paper? Okay, I don't want that little scrawny feather. I might, so I'm just going to leave him sitting over there. I don't think I want, well, there's two of these. We'll cut this one. Hey, Brenda. Thank you for coming back and seeing my channel. Hey, everybody. Well, we can't give her a standing ovation and clap our hands, but I can. Yay, Brenda. I was like, why is Clint saying hi to me? But he's not. I'm so glad you're here. But yes, I'm back to having fun crafting, and I just have to start remembering to write my ideas down. Now that I'm having ideas again, writing them down is key. And I have an ideas journal that I'm supposed to write them in. Brenda, how have you been? Oh, that's bigger than that. I don't, we'll just set that off to the side. Oh, cool. Yeah, since I turned the autofocus off. So after this, yep, I agree, Brenda. After this, I get to go make a jalapeno pepper popper casserole for dinner. I got tired of making jalapeno poppers the normal way where you have to wrap them with the bacon and all that. Nope. Now I cut it all up and put it in a casserole dish and call it casserole. It tastes the same, you guys. It's just an easier way to do it. Cooking for one is horrible. But I'm getting used to all that. You got your book? Oh, she must have got a book from Brenda. I think we have pretty much enough feathers, but I'm going to cut out a couple of more just in case. Now, I did think about putting feathers on here, but then I thought, yeah, I don't think so. Hi, Allie Kay. How are you? Thank you for coming. Okay. I think that's enough feathers. And I have birds outside my window. So now we just have to put them with our dream catcher. And y'all can probably hear that bird because it sounds like he is right outside. Oh, that one didn't get a stem. That's okay. So now, oops, I'm just going to place them on here how we want them. And I may have to snip some of them off when I go to glue all this down. You love dream catchers? This is from an old calendar that I've had saved in my stash for a long time. And now I have cut it apart. And I am using it to build this cover. I'm just going to place it. And we'll place that one, and then that one again. And then we'll put this one. I'm going to put this one over here. Come in here and cut this other one out. Oh no, I did not draw this. This is something, though, I must admit I could probably draw. But no, it came out of a calendar, and it's like, I'll show you the calendar in just a moment. It's a really old calendar, and I've just had it sitting here knowing that I could eventually cut it up and do something like this. And then, so today, it became its new life. There we go. Okay, the calendar I am using, where did I put it? Okay, it does help if you, here it is. It's called Wild and Free. It's from 2019, and it was a 16-month wall calendar. Mother had it. And so this is her doctor's appointments from then, but I took one of these pages like this, and it had dream catchers on it, and that's what I'm using. It actually had the dream catcher and these words. So I'm saving my words. Always chase your dreams so that you may catch them, because I may put those somewhere else in here. Okay. Now I have this all laid out. Let's glue. Thank you, Allie K. With the feathers. Yeah, it had the feathers, and I just cut them off because the other part that's on the front cover actually had the feathers hanging off it. I've completely changed both. Okay. So, first question. Hang on, let me show you what we're going to give away. Let me see if it's finished. I don't want to give away something I haven't finished yet. It is. A while back off camera, I made this. It was when we first had I'm laughing at Angie's comment. When we first got COVID, and it first hit, Shabby Dabby Doodle put out a free kit. This is her free kit, and I made this envelope journal out of this kit. So this is going to be our first giveaway. And then this back one also flips completely open, because I can put it in an envelope and mail it and it not cost a ton to ship. I do need to get a Post-it note. Hang on. One moment. I wasn't quite ready with the Post-it notes. Oops. Oh, sorry, guys. Now I'm going to have to fix it. We're going to use these mustachy ones. And let me fix the camera back now that I elbowed it really badly. Sorry. Y'all went like for a ride. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Okay. I want everybody. Brenda, if you could. Oh, you're fine, Angie. Brenda, are you still here? Because you're my only blue person. I don't see a Brenda. Okay, Angie, I'm going to turn you into a... There's Brenda. Good. Okay. I need everybody. These are the rules. a number between 1 and 50. Doesn't matter how many of us are here. It doesn't matter if somebody's already put the number in or not. Make sure you are on live chat. The first, and I'm going to write one down. I'm going to scrap of paper. Let me do it in pen. And I'm a crafter and can't find a scrap of paper. How can that be? How can that even be possible? Because I cleaned my desk off. That's how it's possible, you guys. Scraps. I found scraps. Okay. So I'm going to write the number 1. This is for the first one. She's thanking Brenda for coming back. Okay. You're going to put a number in from 1 to 50. Brenda's going to type in go. And I'm going to give it a minute. And then Brenda's going to type in stop. And that way I can go back and look to see who got the closest number. And I'm going to write a number down next to the one off of camera. And it's going to be the first one that's closest without going over. Brenda, go ahead and type in go for me, please. Yay. Thank you, Brenda. Roped into this. She had no idea. And this is for this little booklet. Okay, I think it has been a minute. And everybody went over, but Angie came closest, so I'm going to go on and foraging for... Okay, everybody went over that put in, so Angie is the closest. I know I said closest without going over, but y'all all went over. So I had number 26, and Angie had number 28. So Angie, I'm going to need you to email me your address, please. I think I have yours, though, Angie, from previous stuff. Oh, Angie, do we email back and forth? I have your I have your email. I can get your address. Okay, so that's that. Oops, I am messing up our giveaway stuff. So let me go and put a number 2 down here for the next time around. And this goes to Angie. Set that aside in the Happy Meal stuff. Okay, back to our thingy-dingy. Our thingy-dingy. This is going to go on last. I think I do too, Angie. Okay, now we're going to glue stick these down. I guess I should put this back so I kind of know where to glue the feathers to. And I will trim anything off that needs to be trimmed off after I get it all glued. I guess I should do this on camera so y'all can watch me glue stuff to my fingers. Okay, thanks, Angie. Yeah, I think I have it. Okay, let me snatch out a baby wipe from my fingers. I was trying not to have to do that. So, Brenda, I saw where you had Aaron with you again doing another sale. That's awesome. I don't get on like I should. Thanks, Angie. Yeah, I don't get on like I should, and I don't go into people's lives like I should. I see and I watch some of the replays, but with a sale, I don't always watch replays of sales for obvious reasons. The stuff is already sold, and I don't want to see stuff I can't get. So I guess I should just come in and say hi to everybody. Okay. Now, are y'all finding this interesting? This gluing? I mean, all I'm doing right now is just gluing stuff. But are y'all finding it interesting anyway? I figured that would give us another book to work in. I'm really interested in glue booking. And this way, here's the thing, you guys. I'm interested in glue booking. I have never done a glue book. Thank you, Miss Allie K. I have never done a glue book, but I'm interested. And I thought, well, you know what? If I totally mess this up, it's what? A thing I was going to throw away anyway. It's a Sam's Club in the mail book. It's from a calendar, or these images are, that I would have thrown away anyway. So I was like, I just should make something like this and play. And then I'm not messing anything up. It's Aaron from the Adirondacks, Miss Allie K. And I hope I said that correctly, but it's Aaron from the Adirondacks. Hey, Mary, how are you? Thank you for coming. How's everything in Ohio? Now, somehow, I'm going to put this red one. I think it was supposed to go somewhere over in here, but it didn't. So we're going to put it right there because I have an empty hole that I need something in. So this is going to be how I get started into glue booking, is my Sam's Club book. Okay, now this is going to go here. Oops. Let me move this one up if I can get it off. There we go. I will put it back and I will just move it up. Now, is that going to be able to go where I wanted it to go? Yes. Oh, wow. Now, here's what I thought I would do. Once I have this made, this cover, I could take flatbacks and embellish these. I could take a marker, sparkly gel pens and draw over these lines. There's a lot of stuff we can do to embellish this. Hey, Brian, I do remember you. Oh, I am so sorry that he passed away, Brian. I wondered about that. But yes, I do remember you. I am so sorry. So I'm going to move this off for just a moment. I wondered about, how he was and what happened. And I'm so sorry. Angie, since you just used my email, if you could put it in for Brian, and then Brian, if you could just copy it, and then we can delete it out of the chat because I don't want it to stay in here forever. And I don't edit. Okay, so now this, because I know you wanted my email before. I don't know, you may not want it anymore. I am so sorry about that. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. I know that's had to have been hard. Okay, now I have some things that have to get moved around, guys. Because, and I'm going to tear this off and move it again. That's reglue. When I put my dream catcher down, things needed to be shifted. So we're going to shift them. Wait, I need to get this one back up again. There we go. And I'm going to put it like that and tear off that little part like that. Oh my goodness. Well, Brian, you've definitely still been in my prayers. And I am so sorry about that. So now I'm just going to mash these down with this paper towel. Now this is dry. Just trying to mash them down. So now I'm going to go back and cut off any of the hangy off pieces. Go. I don't want to do any of that stuff. Okay, Brian, there's my email address. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and I'm going to trim off all this stuff that's sticking up or off. There we go. Oops, this one didn't get snipped. And go back this way and snip them. Okay. Oops, I missed these little pointy parts down here. There. Yeah, Brian, did you get the address so that Angie can delete her message? So that's the back cover. This is the front cover that says Trust Your Soul. And it also has some feathers on it hanging. Okay. It's up, Brian, about 3 messages from Angie in chat. It's just my name at gmail.com. And I will also, Brian, I'm going to put it in as well. If I can spell. Okay, Brian. There that is. Okay, so that's the cover of our little Sam's Club book and the back cover. Now we get to play on the inside of the book. So this is what I want to do for playing in here. Huh. That's not going to work. So we're going to do, I want to play with these again. And these are Vicky Booten. I got them at Tuesday morning. Okay, you got it. Good. Thank you. Now I'm going to delete my message. And Angie, you can go ahead. Okay, she did. There we go, Brian. Okay. So what I'm going to do is make some room for playing here. Okay. These are water activated. And so I'm just going to scribble on, and I'm not going to use water to activate these. I'm hoping this works. We're going to find out. We're going to use white paint. Okay. And I'm going to try and make me, let me move some stuff. Okay. Oh, and Brenda, guess what? And everybody, I am smoke-free and have been for 2 months. No cigarettes, no vape, no nothing. For 2 months. I know, right? Thank you, Allie K. So, yes, I have been smoke-free for 2 months. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, everybody. So we're celebrating more than just the channel birthday. Now, my channel is 3 years old. Today, actually, it was 3 years old, I think, Friday. But things happen. I'm trying to see if we can get these to move. And you know what? It probably would move. But I think I know what we need to do. And then it will move. But this, I mean, it's moving. It's just not how I wanted it to go. It's not moving quite exactly how I had planned. So I'm going to blend these how I want them. Sort of. Well, you can't smoke them in the hereafter, Brenda. You might want to leave them. I don't know. I was going to say leave them. I don't know if Gary smokes, though. Or Sheena, somebody. They may need them once you're gone. And we shouldn't talk about that. So I'm just going to put the paint right here where I want it. So if you want it to move, yeah, we don't know about that. If you want it to move, what we needed to do was either gesso it or put some, what am I trying to say, y'all? Mod Podge. But the Mod Podge that I have makes it sticky. So I don't want to use Mod Podge to make this move. So I'm going to get this to dry. And then I am going to do something else to it so that it can move. Oh, okay. I thought it would be harder than, don't get me wrong, you guys, that it is a very hard thing to quit. But I thought I would like miss the one when you first wake up in the morning because they were right there at the headboard. Nope. I don't even think about it. The one after you eat, I don't think about those either. And I was a smoker on the phone. And I just don't think about it anymore. Thank goodness. I'm glad I have on a shirt I didn't care about getting paint on. Okay, so we want to do something. We want to put this on here. Oh. Maybe. Maybe we're going to put this on here. Oh, there we go. We're going to put this on there. And I want that same brush that I had. And I just want, I should have used a bigger brush. I just want a very thin coating of this. Now, this does not reactivate. That's the good thing. And I am going to get a bigger brush because I don't want to be here all day. with that. So I'm just going to put a very thin coat. And what this is going to, and this does not reactivate with water. Some glues do. Homemade Mod Podge will if you make it with Elmer's. So I wanted something, though, that's going to allow what I put on here to move going forward, because this stuff. And then, which is why I'm only doing a very thin coat, because it's not going to reactivate. But it will allow my colors to move and do what I want to do. Because it's going to seal my paper, and then stuff won't sink into the paper. I hope that makes sense, you guys. Okay, put that in there. We do not wish to glue stuff. It is, I mean, it's one of the hardest things I've done. Well, lately. Harder things were last year. Okay, I'm looking for my heat gun. Oh, it's hanging where it goes. Imagine that. Just tear that off. Brenda, I'm gonna try to finish them. We'll talk when I cut the heat gun off. That's so funny. But to answer your question, Brenda, yes, I am. But however, I am not starting new ones. These are from 2019 because I didn't even do it last year for reasons. So I'm going to finish my 2019 ones, which I only got, 6 into anyway. And I have it right here next to me. So yes, Brenda, we're going to try this again with the iCads. However, I'm not going to start over. I'm just going to finish the ones I have up. Okay, this is dry. Now let's see if we can play better. Angie was getting a hamburger. Okay. So since we're dry, this should move way better. Unless I missed places putting the Minwax on here. Okay. It goes over there. And before I start getting out my white, I'm just going to mark some more stuff. Now, I also have, well, we should play with one thing at a time. I have so missed this experimenting stuff, you guys. Let's just experiment. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Thank you for coming. iCAD backgrounds. See, Brenda, those were easy. I mean, I made mine on camera, in a couple of, the whole thing for all 61. Okay, now we're going to do the white paint again. I'm going to move my Minwax off the table. Well, off where it was. Put some paint here. Okay. Brenda, we're about ready to do another drawing. Yes, see, now this is going to move much better because it's got the paper, the stuff that sealed the paper under it. And I'm just working on a background. I really do not care. I'm just trying to make a background here. And I'm going to add some water to my paint. Well, now we have colorful paint. And I am going to heat gun this again. I think I want to add blue, but I don't have any blue here. But I do have it in other things. Other things. Okay, Angie, thank you. That is so considerate. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we need to dry it first. So I'm going to heat gun this, and then we're going to do another giveaway. Actually, let's do this. Brenda, I have my paper. Brenda, here's the rules again for anybody that came in. You're going to pick a number from 1 to 50. You have 1 minute. First one who gets closest without going over wins. If everybody goes over, the one that's closest wins. Brenda will type in go, and then you'll put your numbers in. And all right, I got my number, Brenda. Go ahead. Oh, y'all might want to see what you're playing for. But Brenda, we're still doing it. We're playing for this. It's a journal in a pocket. And Brenda will type in stop when the minute is up. I think Brenda went to forage for more food. There she goes. Okay, and I'm going to show you what this is. Teresa C. Teresa won this. She got the, oh, y'all might want to see my number. I had 33 and Teresa typed in 33, so she is the winner. And Teresa, what it is, this does not open this way, okay? And I was supposed to be running my heat gun and didn't do it. This tag does remove. And then this is a pocket. And inside the pocket is a journal. This was an Artie Mays freebie that she put in again when COVID first hit. It is ready to be completely decorated. And there's got flips and pockets. Another flip, that's an envelope. And then the back cover. And this just wraps around and tucks in. And it goes in its little pocket. And congratulations. So Teresa, if you could send me your email or your address, that would be awesome. Can somebody put my email address back in again? Okay, so, oh wait, where's the little mustaches? If I don't write this down, hang on, Teresa. I'll write her address, her email address, and then we can remove it. Where'd my pen go? Teresa C. And it's Teresa C 205 at AOL. Okay, somebody can remove her message so that doesn't stay in there. She may not want to get a whole bunch of unknown emails. Okay, great. So I'm going to put this with the other one. Yay! And this is dry for the most part. So What we are going to play with, if I can get to them, is these. I haven't played with my stuff, you guys, in so long. I'm going to put these ones away. Okay. Now, these were from Christmas in 2019. I did that Christmas swap thingy. Okay, so now I wanted it to have some blue. So I'm just going to put a little bit of blue here and there. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to go over it with that and move it around the paper. While I'm at it, let's add some. There's a purple one somewhere. I guess we'll use this purple. Oh, wait. I would rather use this color. Yes, that's a nice color. Okay. This is just for our background. Get my paintbrush back out. And I know I said that we needed to have 20 people in order to do giveaways, but that's okay. I'm going to do giveaways anyway. So now we're just going to brush over these and move this paint so we can add to our backgrounds. Or add to our background. And I want that bigger brush back. That brush just takes too long to move stuff. And yes, you can still see the images. What happened? Angie said, bless me, and sorry. I don't know why. Okay, and then we're going to dry this off again in just a moment. And then we're going to start gluing some stuff because I have stuff. And I don't know if I'm just going to glue stickers or what we're going to glue, but we're going to glue some stuff. And I don't care that you can see this background. The stuff on the Sam's Club paper, I don't care. We can always get rid of that later. Okay. Move that back there. Out of the way. Okay, I'm going to heat gun this real fast. Okay, y'all. Now, this is a case of where we should have kind of known where we were going to go to begin with. I'm putting my lid on here before I spill these. Because now I'm thinking backgrounds and stuff. What am I going to glue down? So I have these Tim Holtz peoples. And Brenda, I found another set. Why do I have another set of these Tim Holtz peoples? This is like 3 sets, and then I found another set that I had put in the other room somewhere for some reason. I painted their clothes. Oh, we don't want those ones. They're sitting. But we can add her. And I need some, they need some men folk. There we go. He's a good candidate. And we'll let him be a good candidate. Okay. This is Chinese takeout food containers, you guys. Okay, so now what do we want to do with these? We can put these two together like such. And we can put him with these ladies like such. But then it's, what are we going to do with them? So, I'm thinking. I wasn't as prepared as I thought, huh? They need something. So we're going to use these. Put them back there. Maybe this is a good spot to add some book page or something. Probably we should have done book page before we did the color. Oh, well. Right? Oh, well. I haven't done stuff like this in a while. Oh, wait. I see. I did buy this magazine a while back. Oh, see, some of these papers would be good. It came with these papers. So where can we put our Tim Holtzy people? This may also be a good magazine to do exactly what we just did. So I am just looking now to see if there's a background I want to use to put the Tim Holtz people and then a quote on. And okay, so we have this one. I don't want to do bumblebees, but that's pretty. But oh wait, it would work. And we could cut it in half because of how the book, that would be pretty, but our people might be a little bit lost. See what else is in here. I have another book. Notes. Oh. Okay. Oops. This one came with, oh, I don't want to throw all my goodies. Okay. There is a magazine somewhere that goes with this stuff, I think. But we have, I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't know, and I don't want the little flowers. And the Tim Holtz people we have are too big for these little cards, so we'll not use those. And well, those may have been punch outs. Okay, so put all that aside. Let's look at our backgrounds. Oh, and that's just foamy stuff. Okay, cool beans. So, oh, we don't want those flower things. Okay. We have, oh, these are perfect. Except these little mushrooms. Oh, wait, there's stuff on the back. What do we got? We could do that. I don't like that. I don't. Okay, so. Okay, stuff that I have out just because. I have this out. And then I have papers that I had printed. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty. And then our Tim Holtz people and then a quote. That might actually work. We'll save that one out. I think that's the one we're going to see if it'll work. Brenda, I am using this paper pad. I have projects in mind. Okay. And yes, because we're going to cut it. And we're going to trim it. And we have pink on the edges. This will work. So, let's get our paper cutter. I'm going to make it work, people. We're going to make it work. And let's trim these white edges off. And this white edge. And then let's cut this down the middle like such. Okay. Put our little man back. And now we can kind of, oh, I got to trim more off the top and the bottom, just a little. Okay, so let's trim that. Okay, Brenda, I know. But I have been going through some stuff. We have to cut me some slack, people. I had a tragedy. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But at least I can joke about it, right? Okay. So, now that I trimmed it, do I need to trim more? Probably. Because I would rather skimp than go too big. Okay. So, yes, I probably... Well, that one looks like it's probably right. This one, I need a little bit more off of the bottom. Just a tiny scotchy piece. Like that. Okay. Now we can glue these down. I'm happy with that. And then we can put our Tim Holtz people and we'll work on a quote. And I want to cut this edge is not straight anymore. And it may still not be after I just did that. But it's better. Okay. So, let's glue. So, I'm going to glue this way. I think my glue stick is about out of glue. Oh, yeah, it is. Garbage. Get a new one. See, so the background that I painted really isn't coming into play at all. And Angie says she's crafting, and that's all she's going to say. Okay. And that's going to go like this. And we are just going to center it the best we can. There is no perfection here. And I'm not going to go for that because we'll mess that all up if we do. I need my scrapey card. There we go. Well, that's not even straight. Well, it's not straight, and oh well. It ain't going to be, because I ain't going to pull it back up. It's a junk journal. But I do need to get my corners to glue down, if nothing else. The corners must glue. Okay. And now we're going to do the same thing over here. So, and that's also an empty. And again, we're just going to attempt. Center it the best we can. And burnish and burnish and burnish. Okay. I still want the snarky stickers, Brenda. I still am trying to get the snarky stickers. Tim Holtz snarkies. Okay, we had these two like this. So, wait a minute. I may change my peoples. I think I like these two together better. We'll have her hanging onto his elbow like they're walking somewhere. Kind of like that. Yeah. Teresa's been die cutting. Okay, so I think what we should do first is take our tacky glue and glue. If it's not clogged, it's probably clogged. I haven't been in here again in a while. Oh, the journal I was working on, I'm going to try to get it finished by the end of the weekend and get the walkthrough video up. And it is sold. And then we're going to work on the next one. I just don't know what the next one's going to be. Specimen cards. Oh, those sound like fun. And I'm not getting this unclogged at all. So where's the pokey tool? As long as I don't pokey me, right? Well, at least I hear air coming out now. Okay, we're just going to try it now because I got air. Yep, it's unclogged. And I'm going to take and glue him. I think we're going to just go like that. Get them glued together first. Okay. Turn them over. And now on this side, we want to put him. I like that. Put his arm behind her. Flip him over. And glue him down. Well, oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I didn't even get his leg where I wanted it to be glued. Let's see. Let's do this. Put it on the corner of her dress. There we go. And now glue them. Okay. think that'll work. So these three are standing over here. And these two are standing over here. And then we just got to get a quote for them. Oh, wow, Brenda. Okay, so quotes. Quotes and quotes and quotes. Oops, these are not quotes. These are quotes. So let's see. We have small talk, big chat, and I think that's we're going to go with one of these. Let's see. I think I'm going to use something from this book. I like the way that they're laid out. So we'll come to that in just a moment. We need to glue these down. So, back to our tacky glue. I'm going to spread this out with a paintbrush, you guys. So don't panic. Please don't panic, people. We're all good. All good. Okay, and this one, we need a smaller brush for this smoothing of the gluage. No, I don't want that one. I need, this one should work. Yep. It's about the right size. That way I can get down in here where their little feetsies are. And their little hands and stuff. Backs of their little heads. Okay. Flip them. And let's just stand them up. Right there. Okay, we're going to do these. Oops. Oh, wait. Some of these little pop-out pieces didn't pop out of my Tim Holtz Peoples. There we go. And right now I'm not watching chat because I'm trying to see what I'm doing with these people's heads. Oh, and there is a new set of Tim Holtz people. I may not have been on here, but I've been watching stuff. They have a new set. It's the groupings. Like I'm creating my own little groupings. They have a set that is grouped for us. I saw that and I was like, wow. But we can always do this. But yes, there is a new set of the Tim Holtz peoples. Now, these I did with watercolor crayons, and then I just added some, I put it out and added water to it, and then I painted it on. And that's how I got those colors. It may have been with marker. It was something like that. Brenda crafts in her head, and then she fiddles with. That's true. That is the truth, Brenda. Okay. Life was meant. They're not looking like an adventurous people, though. What are they? I don't know what we want to put their quote to be. Yep, Clint crafts when he can. So any ideas for quotes, guys? Stay strong, look on the bright side. Let me just flip through here. Maybe one will speak to me. So let's look at our people. The journey is the destination. I think that's what we're going to put on here. The journey is the destination. Okay, where'd the pokey tool go so I can get it off of here? And I probably have to cut it apart. Nope. But I am going to put it right there. The journey is the destination. And we may put something, let's just look. See if I can find something else. I just want to make nice things. I just want to craft again. So we have the journey is the destination. To where? You'll make me craft. The journey is the destination. Is there something in here that says to your future, to your heart? Because I'll cut stuff apart. The journey is the destination to your dreams. Oops, that's not wanting to pull off of there correctly. Because these are old. There we go. And let me get some little snippets. Journey is the destination. I want to put this down here. Oh, and let's flip it right side up. To your dreams. Right here we go. Pardon my hair. Now, I do know that this started to pull up, so I'm going to glue it back down. The paper was coming apart from the backing. Oh, that's sticky. Let me just make a little bit more. Okie dokie. And there we go. Now, trying to put stuff back where it goes as we use it. Okay, I have a Stability All pencil somewhere, and I probably didn't pronounce that right. Is that what this is? Is that what this is? Oh, that says, yeah, I don't want that. That says it's an eyeliner pencil. I don't want to experiment with eyeliner pencil today. This is it. So I'm going to just give them a place to stand. And that's just going to be very lightly. And give that a place to anchor to. And let's give this a little shadow. Okay, that's all. But now I'm going to go over it with water and a little tiny paintbrush. And my head's probably on camera while I do this. And go blot, blot, blot. Hey, Vanessa. We are finishing up the pages that we made in our newly created book today. We also created the book today. Okay, we're going to come in here and put him some little shadows and anchor this in. There we go. Okay, so we did our cover of our little Sam's Club book, and we made our first page. And we are going to do one last drawing before we go. And what are we drawing for now? I am looking, guys, to see what I already got over here that I can do a drawing with. Well, there it is. Okay. What does the cover say? Trust your soul. It came off of a calendar. I got stuff stuck everywhere. So this is what the next giveaway is going to be. Last and final giveaway is going to be this. Now, this is from that same Artie Mae's free kit that she did right at the beginning of all this stuff where we're all tied together, or where we were all, having to stay in and everything. So this has got loaded pockets. It's got a little dragonfly on a ticket. Inside of the main pocket, however, is another journal. So you're going to get the pocket, all the stuff in the pocket, and this journal, which is loaded up with stuffs. And it's because I can put this in an envelope and mail it for little to nothing, you guys. Just put your name on this prize, Vanessa. Okay, let me find my strip of paper. It doesn't matter. We'll use this strip. This is drawing number 3. Y'all are going to pick a number from 1 to 50. First one who gets the right number that's the closest without going over will win this prize. Again, Brenda's going to do the timing and everything for me. And Brenda, I really appreciate that because you got roped into that without knowing about it. So there's all kind of stuff paper clipped in here, all kind of little loaded pockets. It's like a little mini junk journal. Yes, everybody's between 1 and 50. Brenda's done put it, but I haven't picked a number. So without looking, I'm going to write a number. Okay, there's my number, and I didn't look. And so this is going to go back in this envelope now. Get me a Post-it note together when I figure out where I put the little mustaches. Don't flip that over. Y'all need to not see that. Where did I put my little mustache papers? Well. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Sherry. Thank y'all for coming. Brenda, has it been a minute? Brenda goes and I don't know what she does. Okay, Brenda put in the stop and the number was 43. Closest without going over. Looks like it will be Clint. Am I right? Okay, great, Brenda. Thank you. Clint, you'll have this. So, Clint, this is coming to you. And it's got all kind of ephemera and stuff in here in that journal. So I'm going to put that off with the other stuff. I won't be able to get those mailed out, you guys, until Tuesday of next week. So, and I'm sorry about that. But it will be Tuesday of next week before all that gets mailed. And so I will need to get your addresses. I think I have it, everybody but Clint. And Clint, I can get yours. That's no problem. Okay. So I had fun today. I got to quit banging my rings on here. I had so much fun today, you guys. This was awesome. That's okay, Teresa. I have had a lot of fun. We're going to continue to work in our little booklet. See, Vanessa, we just took a Sam's Club that you get in the mail. Oh, this is upside down. No, it's not. And we altered it. And so this is what we're working in as a glue book. And then we also altered, where did the other, oh, the Walmart book. We cut it, and I showed them how to glue the, I glued 2 pages together. We're going to go back through. 2 pages were glued together after I cut it down. Oh, my word. And we did it from the center out, so I still have this part to glue together. And that's how this one was made from the Sam's Club. Oh, you look, now that's interesting, is it not, guys? Without measuring, I about cut the Walmart book down to the same size as the Sam's Club's book. So yes, now we have 2 books that otherwise would have been thrown away to make into like little glue book journals. And we made this page today, and it says, "The journey is the destination to your dreams." I like this page. So we'll be working in these probably going forward for a bit before I do another journal. And put this stuff back into in here. Actually, I think this came with the magazine. I think it did. It came with a magazine. It was not wanting to go back. Okay, I'll play with that later. It's stuck on something. It doesn't know what. Oh, the little poke outs. Hang on. Take the stuff out it's getting stuck on, and then we can put it all back together. So I think that this did come with the magazine, and I'm going to show you why I bought it. There is somewhere, and I don't know where, either a butterfly or a fairy that came with this set. And it came with the magazine. It's a fairy. I bought it for the fairy die cut because, yeah, it's the kind of things I do. But that's what it was. It was bought for that little fairy die cut thing. Oh, you are so welcome, Teresa. And like I said, we're going to work on this some more. So if y'all have one of these or you get one, go on and set it up and get it all altered so that we can play together next time. Because this is what we're going to do the next time. I don't know when I'm going to be live again. This is Wednesday. Probably won't be till sometime next week. But y'all have a great rest of your week. Enjoy the weekend. And this stuff will get mailed out Tuesday. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Hugs and blessings. Bye, everybody.